Hey teachers, I hope you guys are doing well. I sent a website for what I've been doing for my distance learning to Connor today just to get some approval to make sure I was headed in the right direction, and he asked that I send some info out to you guys. So I decided to make a quick video. I think it's easier to show it this way as opposed to trying to type it up in an email. So first I want to share which program I'm using right now to record this video. So this is done in QuickTime Player. When you open QuickTime Player, it gives you some options. You can do a movie, an audio, or a screen recording, and I'm actually in screen recording right now, so that way that everything I'm recording on the screen gets seen, and it's also recording my audio as well. So this is helpful for all the lessons that I'm doing, to walk parents through how to teach this, and then also for kiddos to have that visual support. So I'm in QuickTime right now, like I said, and I'm going to show you how I created my Google site. So I'm doing this through the Google account, VESD's account, and when you go into just the Google search page, you can type in Google Sites, click on that link, and it'll bring you into this home page that looks like this. Typically this is blank, but because I've created my website, it's already there. There's a little box for that. You're going to hit this plus sign, and it's going to create a new site for you, and the site comes up very dry bones, just basic. This is where you get to kind of add in all your flashes, the things that you like, and you can make it your own. As I started building this today, I left it very basic and simple to start, and I've been playing with it a little bit more as the day's gone on. So the first thing you're going to want to do is kind of decide what you want your page to look like, and I'm going to walk you through mine so you guys can see what I did and how I kept it as simple as possible. So in the home page, here's the link for home right here. The parents aren't going to see any of these toolbars on the side. This is publishing view or editing view, so only I get to see this. And I have my home page here. It starts with just our daily lesson agenda. It tells the parents a little intro to what we're doing virtually here online, and then I have a rundown of our daily agenda with a video that I've posted, and all I do with that is I go through my calendar for the day. So for example, for tomorrow I talked about which math lesson they need to complete, which map we're doing for our writing, and which stories we're reading. And I just give them an outline so they know what they actually need to try to accomplish for that day. After that, I've gone through and I've created some tabs up here for math, writing, reading, and then the different reading groups that I have. So for math, I've created just a daily lesson, especially in the beginning here as we're helping parents get used to the worksheets and the lessons and the language, the vocabulary that we're trying to teach the kiddos. So I've created a video here that walks them through how to complete the lesson, and then I also showed them the digital way to log in, and I posted all of the students' IDs and passwords down here so they can follow this link and they could log in and complete it digitally online. I'm planning on doing assessments online every 2 weeks to be able to kind of keep me in the loop of what kiddos are doing, so I need them to get familiar with how to do that. For the writing tab here, this is where I'm going through and teaching my writing lessons. This week we're working on informative writing, and we're starting with the basic right from the beginning model, so we're using our circle map here in this lesson. And again, I've created this all in separate documents. So here's my circle map. I created directions for how they're going to use their gate icons, what each map is used for, and what each informative, opinion, and narrative writing day 1 through 5 look like. And that was sent home in their packet with them. And then we go through and do our brainstorm map for day 1. And as we progress through our lessons for the week, we're going to go ahead and get out of this. Show them how to use the other maps. So again, each lesson I have talked about how to use this map and taught them how to basically get through it with their kiddo, since this is for 5 and 6-year-olds. You guys will probably approach it in a different way for your older kids, but this is what the layout looks like for writing. And then for reading, this is where I'm going to put my whole group lessons. So this is an OG lesson for 3-part drill. And then here's where I'm going to put all my reading group lessons. Right now I just have one video up here for this group. It's part 1 of the 3-part drill for this reading group in particular. So my plan here is to build upon these reading groups. I'm also doing a training tomorrow to help me figure out what guided reading in the classroom virtually looks like now, because I have no idea, much like you guys are probably trying to figure out this kind of crazy time. So this is what the website looks like. If you guys do want to add videos to the website, you're going to use your toolbars over here. So on this side over here it says insert. Insert is to be able to actually put in what you want your layouts to look like on each page. So you can select different options here. So for example, if I were to click right here on this tab, it's going to give me 2 video boxes and 2 text boxes. So I could add 2 videos into this one slot. Okay, if I wanted there to be 4 videos or 4 pictures here and no text. So again, this is just for formatting what you want your actual page to look like. You can add in dividers from each section. You can do an image carousel so it can flow across your screen in a better way, where you upload all your images and they can scroll through like they would almost like on social media. You can do a table of contents. You can make collapsible text, which is when this arrow here comes up and down to show what's below. Again, it's just collapsing. So there's a lot of options here for you. You can even add all of some documents from your drive on here as well. You can change your themes with what you like. Like I said, your own little flair on it. You can change your pictures here. All kinds of ways you can really get fancy with this and make it more than just a basic website. And like I said, as we're kind of now navigating the next 60 days of school, this will probably end up looking a little bit different as I continue to build it. So in order to make these videos, you do need a YouTube channel. I've found out the easiest way to go about this, because YouTube channels can upload videos with any length of time, and it's been the fastest way for me to do it as opposed to using my Dojo. I was having a lot of technical issues with that, with video length. So I decided to create my own YouTube channel. So you just search in YouTube Studio on Google, and again, you're going to use your VESD account, so all of your videos are going to be linked to that account. And you just simply go into create, and like the video that I'm creating right now, I would stop the video, I would save it, and then I would just upload it here. So you can drag it right off your desktop, or you can actually find the file within your Finder of folders. Okay, and once it uploads, it's going to ask you some questions, like, for example, the title of the video. Do you want it made public? And so here you can see, like I said, it's public, it was made for kids, and then it shows the published date. And then you can see as the day goes on, you can see if parents are watching your video. So 23 of my parents logged on today and watched my math video, which is awesome. Only 13 parents continued to watch the writing video, so my goal is going to be able to continually get them engaged. So hopefully I can get all my parents viewing these videos daily to help them support their kiddos with this new kind of homeschool endeavor. So once you have loaded the video on there, it's going to ask you to publish it, and just so you know, the processing time does take a little bit on there. The longer your video is, the longer it takes to process. But once it's processed, then when you're on your web page here, it's pretty simple. When you do your insert, you just click on the plus sign. You can click specifically on YouTube, and then your videos are going to show up under uploaded. So here are all my videos that I've created already, and I just have to click them, and they get added right onto the page. No processing or anything has to be done. So I'll show you how that looks. So there it is right there. So it's made the process really simple for me, and again, I hope this helps you guys out as you guys are all figuring out what you guys want to do for your distance learning. Wishing everybody well, and hope everybody is staying positive through this time. Thanks, guys.